guys, it's Luigi here, and today we're gonna review my new game, Luigi's Mansion 3. Yahoo! What are you talking about? Yep, it's time for this. A little bit of a late Halloween review, guys. This is Handsome as Reviews here, and as you can guess with this guy showing up, and with the background, we're reviewing Luigi's Mansion 3. And this is my 100th video. Woo! For YouTube, that is. Now, I said I would do something else, but I changed my mind because, well, I don't know, I've only been doing videos for a year, so I feel like it was the right time to do my original plan. So, instead we're doing this, Luigi's Mansion 3. I've been looking forward to this game for so long, so... Yep. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to show my face. I'm just going to keep the mask on. This will be a lot of fun. So, shall we get started with the review? Let's do my regular stuff when I play games sometimes. Play like this. So, let's watch as I play. Yeah. Hope you get to see my knee. So, the story of this is that Luigi Luigi, Mario, Peach, and a couple of Toads have mysteriously given invitations to a new hotel called The Last Resort. They go there and things seem happy at first. They all settle in. They all get their own rooms, and they even allow Luigi to bring his polter pup from Luigi's Mansion 2 along. Or Darkman if you're in the United States. But eventually, Luigi wakes up in the middle of the night and things have changed from the happy hotel to a dark and gloomy hotel. And it turns out the owner of the place, Helen Gravely, has teamed up with Luigi's arch nemesis, King Boo, to track Luigi and his friends. They've managed to capture Mario, Peach, and the Toads, and they're prepared to get Luigi, but he manages to escape via a laundry chute. While searching around the mansion, Luigi ends up finding Professor Egad, who was also tricked to come into the hotel and captured the Polterpup's assistants. He rescues the Professor and the two of it and tells them of the situation. So the Professor gives Luigi the new mission to save his friends and family and capture all the ghosts moving around the place, including King Boo and Helen Gravely. You also get assistance from Polterpup occasionally, and of course you get the new Poltergust G00, the newest of Egad's massive line of Poltergust inventions, along with the mysterious green doppelganger of Luigi called Luigi to assist you. It may seem complicated, but yeah, it's actually simple to follow. Now what I'm playing here is a moment later on in the game, after you've rescued a certain Toad, but yeah, it's really, honestly, I think the story's fine. It treads on a bit of familiar lore from Luigi's Mansion 1, with Luigi winning invitations to a hotel in a competition that entered, but at the very least, it's got Mario and Peach along with it, and we haven't heard anything about Peach in the Luigi's Mansion series since, ironically, the first cutscene, the Toads in Luigi's Mansion 1. Again, Mario gets captured. Well, at the very least, it's not... Okay, that's boring, but at the very least, he's not the only one. The Toads get captured again, but at the very least, this is a bit more personal for Luigi because he's got everyone to rescue. And even Professor Egad gets captured, so that's a bit of a shock. I wasn't quite expecting that. But yeah, it's still familiar, and I don't mind. I still think it's a pretty good story. A few new things, a few old things, it's fine. But I will say this, the graphics and presentation of this are amazing. This feels the closest we're going to get so far for a while to an actual Mario cartoon in a video game. Luigi is animated to the brim. He's got everything he does is full of character, and yeah, he's pretty charming. All the other characters in this, when you see them, like Professor Egad, the ghosts, and everyone else is also pretty animated as well, but not as much as Luigi. Luigi's also pretty, I wouldn't say Luigi's the most anime, but he definitely gets a few things added in there. Not much, but yeah, still fine. But anyway, let's just get on. Then of course, the controls are also spot on. This is exactly like where I like controlling Luigi and Luigi's Mansion games. We're once again using an actual controller instead of a handheld, which once again I didn't mind that the controls in Luigi's Mansion too, so not so bad, honestly. I like it. There are scary moments in this, and they can give you a jump scare. When King Boo's first revealed in the opening, that definitely scared me a little bit. So yeah. The lighting in the mansion, in the hotel is actually pretty cool, and to be honest, the hotel itself is really well designed. No two areas are the same. Everything's different. The environments are unique. You explore a pyramid in a hotel. Where did you come up with that? There's also a dinosaur exhibition. Geez, you know, the Nintendo Switch seems to be rolling into the addition of adding dinosaurs to the Mario games. There's Super Mario Odyssey with controlling the T-Rex, and now Luigi's Mansion against a skeleton dinosaur. There's even a scene where Luigi actually explores a sewage system. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't do any plumbing, but at the very least it's pretty cool. Honestly, and the puzzles in this they handle pretty well. There's not that many impossible ones. I mean, if I ever review Luigi's Mansion, I'm going to review Luigi's Mansion 1, I'm going to review the puzzle. It stumped me big time as a kid when I first played it. And yeah, that's okay. And Luigi's handled pretty well with the puzzles. I actually like using Luigi every once in a while. There isn't that much backtracking. I think this is one of the few times you have to backtrack in the game, where you explore the sewage system against the rest of the Toad that you just saw before that was doing out with the rest of your dad. But regardless, it's still handled. So there's not much backtracking. The lighting in this, as I said, is handled well. And let's get on, and then of course and Luigi has a few new moves. Well, you can once again use the dark light attachment, the strobe light, flash, and a few new things. But as I showed before, just then, he also has a new suction cup move where you can throw a toilet plunger at an iron and try and pull it. Some of the ghosts also use certain devices to prevent Luigi from getting some strobe light in them, so you have to use the light to take it out. There are also sometimes where some of the iron, or some of the treasure chests and chests of drawers Luigi finds end up becoming sentient, and you have to use the suction cup to help to defeat them, as you can see right here. There's also when also capturing those, you also have the slam maneuver, where you can smash, when after sucking them up certain time, and when power builds up, you can slam them down for a big loud kabang. And honestly, that loses appeal after a while. It's not bad, but compared to the suction cup maneuver, which we actually first saw in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's not as exciting. It's still fine, but it loses its appeal after a while, and it's really overpowered. But I wouldn't mind seeing it appear in Super Smash Bros. Game, the slam ability one day. That would be cool. We're starting to see in Super Smash Bros. Luigi become more than a Mario clone. In fact, I think Ultimate's the first time he's considered not actually a clone of Mario, or even a semi-clone. But in the end, it's still free. I don't mind, honestly. I also want to... Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem. Also, another problem I have is, just saw some of the regular ghosts in this, and they're not... They look about the same as the ones in Dark Moon, and honestly, I didn't mind those ghosts, but I really had problems with seeing them designed sort of really similar here. But that's fortunate. And the Boos are not the best. But then everything changes when you face the boss ghosts, and they are absolutely amazing. So creative. I mean, as I said, you face a T-Rex that ends up having a caveman ghost in. There's a movie producer ghost. Yeah, there's a movie studio in this. Whereas the only one that actually doesn't want to harm Luigi because he wants him to start his next big ghostly movie. So basically he's like the next man Corvera from Luigi's Mansion 1. And to be honest, you can just go, after you've got the thing that you need from him, you just go in and suck him up just to be a bit of a bitch to him. Yeah, that's funny. To progress in the game, you have to find elevator buttons to access the next floor. And you know, it's not so bad, it's pretty defined, but I will admit, some of the stuff you eventually have to find. There are some points where say, a key to a next room or an elevator button gets captured by ghostly animals like a golden bunny rabbit or a kitty cat as long as they have one raised. And they can get pretty annoying. In fact, I'm just going to say this. The boss fights are some of the hardest boss fights I've ever faced in a while. Some take real time to work out, honestly. I mean, the cat took me a while to work out its weaknesses. There's the magician's sisters, they took a while. And the T-Rex caveman one also surprised me. So I would recommend buying a golden bone just to save you some trial and error in case you stuff up. There's also so if you want to say buy, if you're wondering why I said buy, because you can actually buy certain items to help you out, including a gem planet full of many gems that are in this mansion, much like Luigi's Mansion 2. There's also a boo tracking line that helps you find a boo in a certain place to get everyone what you want. And then of course you have the golden bone that gives you an extra chance if you end up dying. So yeah, it can get tricky, but honestly I don't mind. It's not the worst. Yeah, so it's going to work out a certain point that I couldn't do before. But anyway, it's fine, honestly. I don't find it that bad. It could... I don't mind. Yeah, so yeah, I think some of the boss fights are hard, but not everything's going hunky-dory, honestly. And not every game is as great as, say, the Great Lament. I'm not really getting into the end. But anyway, something else. If you want to know some other problems I have with this, alongside the not too original standard ghosts and of course Luigi, and of course the slam move, like you see right there, yeah, like this. But I also have to admit, there's not that much memorable music in this as much as the other games. I mean, of course, there are still some memorable tunes like the opening theme, and some of the remixes I handle pretty well, but they're not as memorable as, say, the Gloomy Manor theme or the opening music from Luigi's Mansion, or even the classic theme that we all know and love. That plays in anything, I mean, not just Luigi's Mansion, but also Luigi's Mansion or even Dark Moon. But I haven't played all of it, as you know, I'm not quite up to the final boss with King Boo, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Maybe I'll do it. But I'll tell you about that maybe later in a future video. Regardless, honestly, I still think this is a really fun game. And also, instead of having a 3DS or a virtual, or a Game Boy Horror, this time we have the Virtual Boo. Yes, we're getting a Virtual Boy reference. And you know what? It's actually pretty fun. And Gary makes a joke in this that's kind of funny. In fact, some of the humour in this is handled pretty well. There's also a bit of an achievement system, but not as complex as the remake of Luigi's Mansion 1. So yeah, not bad. But regardless, honestly, I really enjoy this game. I was looking so forward to it when it got announced last year at the September Nintendo Direct. So yeah, you can trust me, and I really like this game. Yahoo! Ooh, but I don't really like the ghost. Ooh. I know, Luigi. I know. But regardless, honestly, I really enjoyed it. So, Luigi, I'm going to listen to you what I give this game, and you can say it out. Oh! Alright, as a reviews gives it 10 out of 10 stars. Yahoo! I'm the best. I'm a superstar. He actually says I'm a superstar in the movie theater level, in the movie theater part. So yeah. So, yep, I really enjoyed this game. 10 out of 10 half stars, perfect. May have a few bumps and whistles, but same as the other Luigi's Mansion games. It's a series that keeps on getting better and better, and I hope I see more and more games starring Luigi as the main character. I really want an RPG with Luigi as the main character. Please, 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 Nintendo, create that. Really do. I'm upset that probably we're never going to get a new Mario and Luigi game, because Alpha Dream's now gone, now closed down. But please give me a solo Luigi RPG. I really would like it. But in the end, so what's next for my reviews? Well, I've got 2 movies I need to review next, which I've already just seen a few as being Joker and Terminator Dark Fate. I'll do Joker first, then get on to Terminator, and and then we'll work out what comes next. I might have a plan of a co-op review coming up, but in the meantime, that's it from Hazard Reviews, and I promise next time I won't be wearing this mask. Honestly, I can't do it all the time, and it's a bit of a late Halloween video anyway. And this is Luigi's Mansion we're reviewing, Luigi's Mansion games we're doing. But in the meantime, Hazard Reviews is out, and I'll see you next time with a review or a movie about a comic book clown. Yeah, I'm doing Joker next. Ciao!